Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, October 30th, and I wanted to record a video for you in addition to the email that I'm going to be sending out because there's a lot of important information and there's some things that are changing very quickly here. So I thought the video might help. Okay, number one on the list is, as you might have inferred from the weather this week, it is extremely wet and the fields at the stadium and here at the high school are in pretty poor condition. And that's going to affect tonight's rehearsal. So the fields are in no shape to be marched on, so we're not even going to try. We can't go in there and tear up the stadium the day before the last game. So that means, unfortunately, we're going to need to reschedule tonight's senior run. Now, we don't want to knock anybody out of it, of course, and we're sorry to have to reschedule it, but we want that to be a good event for everybody, including our spectators. And there's nowhere else on campus other than the stadium that we can accommodate a crowd and have adequate lighting and do it at a time where everybody can get off of work and be there for that. So we're going to reschedule the senior run for next Thursday. That'll be November 6th, and we want that to be a good event for everybody, including our senior parents and our seniors themselves. So that being said, if we're not going to have the senior run tonight, we're going to alter this evening's rehearsal schedule just a little bit, but I think it'll end up helping everybody instead of being a hindrance. So instead of going to the stadium tonight from 5 to 8, due to it being unusable, we're going to shift the rehearsal time to be here at the high school from 3:15 until 5 o'clock. The reason being is that we need to do it during the day where we have light because our auxiliary field here, the asphalt field, does not have lights, and we really can't use it if we were to meet at 5 to 8 this evening. The practice field at the high school is also unusable due to the current conditions of it. So we're going to meet at 3:15, end at 5 o'clock. The primary thing that we're going to be focusing on right at 3:15 is, in fact, the parade block anyway. So we'll be in the parking lot doing loops around there, practicing the turn, practicing the actual parade block, and making that Veterans Day performance as solid as we can make it to try and avoid having any extra after-school rehearsals next week. So be here please at 3:15. We'll end at or before 5 o'clock. We're going to try to get done maybe a smidge early if we could, but we're going to get as many reps in of the parade block as we can. And then before it gets dark and we dismiss at 5 o'clock, we will go to our auxiliary asphalt field and we'll get a complete run of the show in as best as we can for tomorrow night. So that's today. No after school at the stadium, just right here at the high school, 3:15 to 5 o'clock today. I've also got some other important information for you, and I want to go through that quickly. Senior night is tomorrow, and as you hopefully have seen from our weekly schedule and the game day itinerary, we're asking senior families who are escorting their seniors tomorrow night to arrive at the stadium no later than 6:15, and at 6:15 you're going to report to the west end zone. That's over there where the band sits. We'll get you lined up, and we'll get everything ready and squared away for you, and we're looking forward to honoring our seniors tomorrow night before the game starts. Seniors, remember, you can bring anybody who you want, anybody who you'd like to escort you. Just know that there is no free admission or free parking for that, so whomever is going to come and escort you will still need to buy a general access ticket, and you can do that when you arrive, or you can do that ahead of time. The school puts out information about GoFan and how to purchase those tickets. Okay, so be there at the stadium by 6:15. Also, we'll let everybody know that this Friday evening was the deadline to order concert attire. The website accidentally closed early on Cousins Apparel's end, so I've asked them to open that back up, and they've done that. And we're going to give everybody a little extension because they closed it down early. We're going to extend that to Sunday night at midnight. The site will shut down. So please get your concert orders in for formal wear no later than this Sunday night at midnight, because after that time the website's going to shut down and it'll be difficult to do that. If you have any questions about that, please let me know. Also want to give you one other reminder, and that is that next week is both the Southside High School Veterans Day program during the morning at 9 a.m. and the Veterans Day parade in downtown Gadsden will begin that same day at 2 p.m. We should finish the parade around 3:30, and be back to the high school probably around 3:30 or 4 o'clock. Of course, I'll send out information about that as well, but just wanted to remind everybody of that performance that's coming up. The wind ensemble and the choir are performing at the school program that morning, so they will need to bring their black concert formal wear. And if we've got freshmen in those groups, they will need to bring just concert black. What they wore in middle school would be fine for that. But those students, the wind ensemble and the choir students, will need to bring their concert black that morning, and then also bring any clothes that they will need for their marching band uniform. Symphonic band members and 8th grade marchers, you will need to bring your marching band uniform parts to school that morning, and it's an early release day for all Etowah County students. So 8th grade marchers, you guys will ride the transfer bus over to the high school, and students, as soon as you get dismissed, you'll come here to the band room. We'll get dressed, we'll get ready, we'll get on the bus, and we'll go to and have a parade. All right, hope that answers some questions. If anybody's got anything else, please feel free to reach out to us via email, or you can reach us on the band cell at 256-459-8211. Hope you're having a great day. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, and go Panthers.